Well, guys, we got more information from the Black Adam movie. It's since come and gone. Dwayne Johnson, a wonderful man. Never, ever, ever tried to take over a franchise before. Never tried to take over The Mummy. Never tried to take over Fast and Furious. Nope, he can do no wrong. He is a wonderful man. I can't say that with a straight face. No, I think the man's scummy as all hell and puts on a face for the public. Anyways, though, we have new reports of how potentially bad Black Adam actually did. Dwayne Johnson's Black Adam production budget reportedly ballooned to $260 million after costly reshoots. Wow. Now, that's $60 million more dollars than what it was initially announced to be as, but considering how it did and how much it needed to make before even breaking even, it was nowhere near any number of money production. Now, the movie, I think, has it come out to DVD and video yet? I do not believe so. It's streaming on HBO Max. So I'm not going to take the time to watch it. I saw what I needed to saw, whatever. And God, I'm still pissed with the Henry Cavill not being in DC anymore. That was an awful move by James Gunn and Peter Safran. I get it. Henry's off to greener pastures building a 40K universe, but God, that was an awful move. And it's the only bright side to this disaster of a movie. Anyways, let's get into it. New report, John F. Trent, come on, buddy. This new report comes from the Hollywood Reporter, THR, shortly after Johnson announced that Black Adam is not part of James Gunn, I said that wrong, and Peter Safran's upcoming slate of the DCU. That's right. Excuse me. Black Adam will not be a part of the new DC universe, and by God, at least this version of Black Adam isn't. Dwayne Johnson's Black Adam isn't. And good. Good, honestly good. I'm happy this man's not near it, and I really have disdain for this man. He can do a good movie here or there, but this man is crooked and very scummy, in my personal opinion. If he doesn't get his way, he starts acting like a petulant child and then drops everything and makes sure that it tries to ruin it on his way out. He wants to take everything over. He wants his own franchise and everything like that. Yet every time he tries to do a franchise, it kind of fails. I think the only one that's done decent is Jumanji, and I have not seen Jumanji 2 because I don't see the point. Jumanji's a single movie. And also Jumanji was better back when it had Robin Williams. So anyways, that's a side note. Johnson shared the news to his social media, writing on Twitter, James Gunn and I connected. James Gunn and I connected. And Black Adam will not be in the first chapter of storytelling. However, DC and $7 have agreed to continue exploring the most valuable ways Black Adam can be utilized in future DC multiverse chapters. Please don't go into multiverses. Please don't go into multiverses. Just stay away. Your movie failed. Go away. He added, James and I have known each other for years and have always rooted for each other to succeed. It's no different now, and I will always root for DC and Marvel to win and win big. Well, Marvel's failing. DC started off on a fine foot under James Gunn and has now hit a bad stage. And James Gunn has to do a lot of work to build any trust back. You gotta have some good casting coming out next. I mean like rock solid casting for anything to go good, James. Like DC is in a bad position because you really hurt the fan base. And I'm going back for a second. Another side note: all those tweets where James Gunn was attacking the fans and everything. Personally, I think they were just mistyped, misspoke, and miss whatever. I think things just went to his head, and I don't think he meant to attack the fan base. I think he was just venting and just didn't realize how ferocious but also passionate. Let's be real. DC fans are super passionate, and I love him. And I'm more of a DC fan myself, but yes, DC fans are passionate, and I love you guys. But DC's in a hard spot, Marvel's in a worse spot, and you really don't care because you're not a part of it. I don't think you're ever going to get another Black Adam movie. Johnson then added, these decisions made by James and DC leadership represent their version of DCU through their creative lens. After 15 years of relentless hard work to finally make Black Adam, I'm very proud of the film we delivered for fans worldwide. Yeah, sure you are. I will always look back on the fan reaction to Black Adam with tremendous gratitude, humility, and love. I will always fan reaction. Well, the fan reaction wasn't really for you, it was for Henry Cavill. The fans came for Henry Cavill more or less. Fans wanted a Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill was the best part about your movie. There were some other good parts, Dr. Fate. Oh, who played Dr. Fate? I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but I know him best from 007. That was a upside. Like, that was good. But you weren't Black Adam in my books. Black Adam, no, I was corrected. Black Adam can be kind of an anti-hero, but he's more of a hero when it comes to his own people. He doesn't really care about anything else. He is a villain, though, and you made an anti-hero out of a villain. It wasn't Black Adam. You were somebody completely different. As we move on, though, Johnson appeared to try to put a positive spin spin on Black Adam's poor box office showing after the film only brought in $390.9 million worldwide. Yeah, it did not do good. And this is going back to when he tried to spin everything and say, hey, you know what? We did good. We made a lot of money. We made money. And $167.8 million domestic box office. Given the film's reported, he put this tweet out, and I saw it, and I was so confused when I saw it because no, it did not make this much money. Given the film reportedly had a $200 million production budget at the time, this was what was reported at the time. We now have news that potentially it was more than that. It would have needed to earn at least $500 million to break even. However, Johnson claimed the film made somewhere between $52 million and $72 million in profit. Where did that profit come from? I can't figure it out. Now, speculative profit maybe. How many people are going to buy the movie, merch, things like that. That does go towards profit. Will it make it? I don't think so. And here's his little tweet. At almost $400 million worldwide. Yeah. Worldwide, we are building our new franchise step by step. Man, his new franchise. Man, it's almost like he tried to make his own DC franchise and co-opted it. Man, it's almost like that was a thing. First, Captain America did $370 million for the DC future, he added. First, Captain America. Oh. I see what he's saying now after taking a good look at it. He's trying to conflate his movie to Captain America. Well, I need to go back and check. Should have done that beforehand. I failed. Those movies also didn't cost as much to make. They were relatively They cost something, but they did make some money. They weren't awful. They were also somewhat successful, and they had to be successful because if they weren't successful, they would have lost all these rights. Not just Iron Man had to be successful. Every movie had to be successful in phase 1. If any of them flopped, they would have lost those rights. So, trying to compare yourself to Captain America is not a good thing. Might have not made as much money as the others, but still it succeeded. Clearly the future is now dead as Black Adam is not in Gunn and Safran's plan for the DCU. However, this new report from THR's Aaron Couch and Boris Kit also claims the production is much higher than earlier estimates of $200 million. Couch and Kit, I can't speak, claim greenlit at $190 million. The movie cost ballooned to $260 million mark, according to sources, especially after costly 20-day round of reshoots undertaken after a poor test screening. That does not include marketing costs. So that's another point. All this money is not including marketing costs. Marketing costs, from my understanding, is usually about a quarter of it, maybe half of that amount of money. So when you take that into consideration, it needed to make a lot of money for it to even start breaking even when you take marketing costs into effect. Now, how much marketing costs did it do? Again, I don't know. Average, it's been a little while since I've looked at it. I want to say it's like a quarter of it, maybe half of that. It's been a little while. And if that number is accurate, the film needed to make around $650 million just to break even. Obviously, it's nowhere near hitting that mark. The high-priced production budget and the poor return likely did not do Johnson any favors in swaying Warner Bros. Discovery CEO David Zaslav to his side. Zaslav has made it crystal clear he only wants winners, and he's willing to cut the fat when it comes to bloated projects. Yep, Zaslav wants winners. Now, Zaslav also is in some hot water, again, with the fans, with what happened to Henry Cavill. A lot of people are pissed off with the Zaz. A lot of people are pissed off with James Gunn and Peter Safran. I think rightfully so. Again, I'm waiting to see what the heck happens next. Things are all over the place. But what isn't going to happen next, from what I'm seeing, is a Black Adam 2 starring Dwayne Johnson. Now, there might be a Black Adam in the future. Won't be starring Dwayne Johnson. But again, in order to see what's coming in the future, you have to wait till James Gunn and Peter Safran's DCU comes out. With all that being said, though, guys, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Share it out with your friends. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live. Leave a comment down below, by the way. What are your thoughts on how bad Dwayne failed? How are your thoughts? And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.